Hey, what's up everybody? How's it going? It is your boy Tier 1 Weeb here, and hope you like the name. First off, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a video today that's mostly just going to be me kind of talking. I used to do some videos like this, and it was starting to gain kind of a following, but then I just stopped posting because I got a job and started working and everything, was busy. Well, recently, I'm not going to go into any details or anything. If you'd like to, feel free to PM me and we can talk about it if you want or not. It's cool. But recently, I've undergone some things in my life that have completely turned it around, to say the least. And I've had, apart from work, I've had a lot of free time, and I'm just starting to kind of get back on my feet a little bit better currently, slowly but surely. I'll get there. But I just kind of wanted to make a video today showing you guys my anime Blu-ray collection because, as I was saying, I've had a good amount of free time apart from work, and what I do with that free time is watch anime and play video games because those two things are absolutely my life. And I embrace it 100,000%. So this video might be a little boring, but I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm gonna go ahead and, there's no rhyme or reason to how the series I'm gonna show you that I do own on Blu-ray collection. I just grabbed the first 10. Yeah, I grabbed the first 10 off the shelf, and I'm gonna show you guys those, and I might go into some rants about a few of them, maybe. Because a couple of them I actually haven't got to sit down and watch yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the first series here that I'm gonna be showing you guys is going to be called B-Gata HK, and it's Yamada's First Time. So if you don't know anything about this show, it is very fan servicey, very sexual. I'll just go ahead and say that her goal is to have sex with 100 guys by the time she graduates high school. So, it is a Funimation show, so Funimation has the rights to that and did the releases for it, and I sat down and watched this. This was one of the first few that I watched. Nothing really special on the inside. It's the save version, and then you've got, of course, your DVD 1, DVD 2, and then Blu-ray 1 and Blu-ray 2, and it's just the same artwork that is on the outside. So this series was really funny. If you want a absolutely hilarious, completely fan service ecchi show, I would definitely recommend watching this one. It is, I think, 12 or 13 episodes, if I remember right. And so it's going to be the first one that I show you guys. So if you haven't seen it, I recommend it if you want to laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. So, ooh, this is a good one. So the second one that is on my list is going to be, and I'm going to go ahead and say this now, of course, I am a complete weeb, and I have many waifus. Yeah, I know. This character being one of my main 3 waifus of all time. So this next series is going to be called, it's a series called Cat Planet Cuties. And it is absolutely an amazing show. I was completely depressed when I sat down and watched all these, and then it just ended, and I wanted a season 2, but at least, and I can say this about this anime and not a whole lot of other ones, yes, it ends and there is no more, and there most 99% chance won't be any more of this one. However, the ending that we get is satisfying. It was an actual ending. It wasn't like something like High School of the Dead, which just completely cut off and there was no more and they left us in the dark about everything. So, and of course, this one is nothing really special either. It's the save version, so you've got, the discs on this one do have full artwork though. So you've got Eris there on the front, and she's mine, so you guys stay off. Just kidding. No, but really. And you've got your other characters on the other discs, and boom, and then just the same thing on the outside, but the green save bar pisses me off to no end. And I'm really OCD about my anime collection, which is also another reason why I've been trying to replace everything I can that I have on DVD with a Blu-ray set, because I love Blu-ray cases. They look nice sitting there all uniformed on the shelves and everything, so that's that. So Cat Planet Cuties is absolutely amazing. Highly, highly recommend it. I was gonna say something else, but I don't remember what it was. Don't remember. Okay, so the next one in the series, this show's been around for quite some time. I just recently, like maybe a month or two ago, sat down and watched it. Absolutely in love with it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And what this is gonna be is, of course, a classic if you are into anime at all or anything. High School of the Dead. And this, if you like zombies, you like gore, you like you know, fighting, survivalist stuff, you'll love this because it's amazing. Inside's nothing special, no reversible artwork. This do look pretty good though. It just abruptly ends though, and that really pisses me off because it's literally one of the best animes that I've ever watched. And I say that, and I want you guys to know that I'm a huge fan of fan service. I have zero issue with ecchi shows, fan service stuff, any of that at all. I have no issue with. I actually live for it, to say the least. So High School of the Dead absolutely gripped me. I loved it with a passion. I want more. That's all I'm gonna say about High School of the Dead. And then the next one, it's kind of, I don't really count this as another series because it's just the High School of the Dead OVA that they came out with, and I haven't actually watched this. I watched the series and then I haven't got a chance. I just haven't sat down and watched this for some reason. But it's very, of course, you know, ecchi. It says, fun in the sun in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, or why the hell not? And then it's got some photos there. Sorry about the weird, awkward camera placement. Inside, of course, standard Blu-ray, nothing, just a disc. Haven't watched it yet, so don't know what that leads to. Okay, so this next series, I bought this on a whim because it was, I got it on sale from Right Stuff, I believe, if I remember right. I was aware of what it was, but I didn't have as high expectations for it as I should have, because I watched this and absolutely loved it, also with a passion. This is also one of my top favorite animes, especially if you like military stuff, you like tanks, all that stuff. I would recommend this. And this series is called Girls und Panzer, and as you can see with this one, I mean, the artwork is just, the lighting is kind of, yeah, lighting's kind of messed up. But the artwork in this one is absolutely beautiful. I love this show. I went into it and, like I said, didn't fully, like, I mean, I knew a little bit about what it was and stuff, but I didn't have super high expectations. However, I was completely blown away by this anime. This is also an anime I would call a sleeper anime. There's no ecchi, there's really no fan service in this. You get enjoyment out of the battles that the girls have in the tanks and the artillery shots, stuff like that. It's really intense, really good. There's also some cute little funny moments, so if you guys haven't seen Girls in Panzer, I would highly recommend it also because I loved it with a passion. Yeah, okay, so this is another one. So this is just kind of, I also haven't sat down and watched this. I watched the TV series, but haven't watched the OVA series yet. I'm really bad about doing that for some reason. I think it's because I love them so much that I don't want them to end, and I know after I watch the OVAs, it's going to end. But anyway, this is going to be the Girls in Panzer OVA collection. Again, the artwork is brilliant. Standard Blu-ray case. It's the same thing on the side as like the first, as the TV series. The back has an image and some stuff. It's just some OVAs that they put together. Of course, the inside, just the disc and standard Blu-ray case. Like I said, I haven't watched this yet because I don't want it to end. I know there's a couple of movies, but they're kind of expensive that I haven't been able to get my hands on as of yet. Oh boy, this next one that I'm going to show you guys. I bought this off of a friend back a long time ago for pretty cheap, but no, I got this one for Christmas. My parents got me this one for Christmas from Right Stuff when they have their amazing Christmas sale. I've only watched the first and second episode of this. I wasn't by myself either, so we watched the second episode and never went back to it yet. However, I loved it. I didn't know what I was getting into with this. This is a completely fucked up show. And there's a lot going around, or there's been a lot that's gone around about how to say it. I just say Elfen Lied because that's exactly what it's spelt like. People argue and try to say it's Elfen Lied, Elfen Lied. Like, I've heard all kinds of shit, and so I just call it Elfen Lied, and that's that. So if I'm wrong on that, please do correct me. I don't know a whole lot about this series. As I said, I've only watched the first and maybe the second episode, I think. But the discs are pretty nice on this one. It is just your standard set, but as you can see there, you've got New there with her helmet coming off, and then I don't remember her name, but I know I've seen her. And this is a 2-disc set that has the 13 episode series and the 2 OVAs on it. 13 episodes and the 1 OVA on it. Which I need to sit down and watch this. I've been really getting into the darker anime and everything. So next on the list, I also have not sat down and watched this yet. And reason for that being is because I bought it before the store closed down in my town. And I haven't, it's subs only, which I don't mind sometimes, but I have to really be in the mood for a subs only show, because of course, I mean, you have to read and everything. I like subs only, but if there is a dub, I prefer the dub of it usually. I know this one's a little weird, but this show is going to be called Oniai, and from what I understand, it is an incest type anime, I guess you would say. She's a brother love anime, kind of like that of I'm drawing a complete blank. Ormo, kind of like Ormo. So I haven't sat down and watched this, but the artwork on this is pretty nice. The characters all look, you know, I mean, I'm a fan of ecchi, so what do you think they look like to me? There's that, and of course the inside is just the discs and nothing really special, as I do have the save edition of this as well. It's not one that I really, you know, thought I would like enough to spend a whole bunch of money and get like the non-save edition, especially when this came out, because I didn't have a whole lot of money lying around. So like I said, I haven't seen that one either, so that's that. This next one in this series, I've watched the first couple episodes, but never went back to it. We were really bad about doing that back in the day because we'd watch something, like it, start playing video games, stuff like that, or start another series and never go back to it, unfortunately. So I need to sit down and do that as well because I love this one. This next one is going to be called So I Can't Play H. And as you can see there, I'm a fan of the front artwork. The side artwork, I actually have a nice... Now the laptop glare, I actually have a nice wall scroll that has that on it. And of course the back is also pretty nice and kind of tells you about the story. So I would honestly, nothing special on the inside of this either, just the discs look nice with some nice artwork, and then no reversible artwork or anything. This is a really good show. I would kind of compare it in the vein of High School DxD, sort of. If you guys know, I'm sure you know what that is if you're into anime. I would compare it to that, to be honest with you, kind of, sort of. It's a redhead demon girl, and some dirty stuff happens, and it's a good show. It's a good show. I just haven't. It's not dubbed, so I haven't went back and watched it yet. Oh, this next one was a lot of fun, and I was pleasantly surprised by this one as well. So this next one is going to be called Strike Witches, and it is a good time, especially if you like military animes, fighting animes, stuff like that. As you can see, the girls all have like fighter jet gear, and they can fly and stuff, and it's there's a lot of lolly stuff in this one, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but the show's good, the action's good and everything. So of course you got your DVDs there, and then you've got your Blu-rays also, and it's a save edition. I'm probably gonna get some hate for that, but there was a time when I didn't have a lot of money, but I wanted to watch anime. I didn't want to watch it free because I know what that does to the industry as well, and so I bought a whole bunch of the save editions that they were pumping out left and right, and I honestly don't have a problem with them as long as they include like regular artwork and not just the green bar shit that makes me so angry. So next up is going to be Strike Witches Season 2, and that kind of can show you a little bit more about the characters. As you can see, you've got a bunny character, you've got a couple, yeah, they all have ears except for 2 of them, so a bunch of Foxes and Nikos and stuff, which I absolutely love. Nikos are my most favorite thing in the world, to be honest with you. So this is just Strike Witches Season 2, and it also, leave my Funimation card out of there, it also follows the same format. It's a save edition. You've got your DVDs with colored, and then with colored artwork, and then you've got your Blu-rays with the all the symbols for the like classes, I guess you would say. This was a really good one. I enjoy it. If you like medium ecchi, no, it's pretty fan servicey, but not like full on. So if you like fan service, I would recommend it, especially if you like fighting or military anime and stuff like that, flying. This next one up on the list I got for Christmas, also from the Right Stuf sale. I got this one last year for Christmas, actually, I think. I have sat down and tried to watch this one. I do enjoy it, but there's I think it's the pacing of the story, really. There's something about it that, I don't know, I've watched an episodes 1 through 3, I believe, and it's a good series, don't get me wrong. It's just a little weird, and I have yet to go back to it, as I was in the mood for something else, and so that's when I started High School of the Dead, and I've absolutely been in love with zombie ones since then. The only good 2 ones that I've found so far, though, are High School of the Dead and School Live. We will get into that in a later video, trust me. So if you guys have any more like zombie apocalypse survival horror anime that you would recommend to me, please do, because I'm always looking. This next one is going to be The Ambition of Oda Nobunaga. And it's good. I mean, the characters are nice. There's some decent development that goes on in this series with the characters and everything. It's just I don't know, it can be a bit slow at times and a bit confusing from here and there too. So this is that. Got just the disc, nothing special in the artwork. Alright guys, so we have reached the final Blu-ray that I'm going to show you guys for this video, as holy shit, it's getting long. I'm so sorry for that. I like to talk about the animes, you know, spark conversation. So if you guys like hear one or see one that I've said something about that you want to chime in on, I mean, feel free to. I'm always up for discussion. And conversation and making friends, of course. So this next one, I'm going to go into a little bit of a backstory with this one. I knew nothing about this, but I saw the figure for the main girl for sale online, and I really, really wanted it. So I decided to... We were on vacation in Florida. We were bored, didn't have anything to do. So I pulled it up on my phone on the Crunchyroll app and started watching it. I watched episodes 1 through 3, but of course, you know, with pretty much a whole family there going around and everything, it was a little chaotic. So I didn't really finish it or anything, and I just haven't gone back to it because I haven't been in the mood to have to read subs recently. Yeah, I know. But this next one I loved a lot. It's called Hentai Prince and the Stony Cat. As I said earlier about Nico's, my all-time favorite thing in the world, period, hands down. So of course I absolutely adore this show. I just need to go back and, you know, watch it all. It's super good, it's funny, it's cute, the characters are well, and it is nothing special. I wish there was some like reversible artwork and stuff, because they could have done some awesome stuff with this, but I just really like everything about this show, like from even how they do the title, how it looks like it's, I mean, there's a paw print in the A, and like the T looks like a tail to me, kind of, sort of, and just the way the what is it called? The font, the way the font is. So this is a good one. I would recommend it if you're into Nico's, and literally the only bad thing about this show that I have to say is that it is not dubbed, it's only subbed. So, well guys, that is going to be the first 10 Blu-ray anime series that I have in my collection. As I said previously, if you would like to spark discussion, talk about any of these animes I talked about, or recommend me some new ones that you think I would like, please go ahead, drop them down in the comments, and always feel free to, I mean, if you guys want to subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I would love to do these more often and everything, and make new friends over anime and everything, because I mean, I know that a lot of people see it as cringy, but it is a huge, massive part of my life. So, that being said, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.